Welcome, everybody, to another episode of American Dream TV's Selling Knoxville. I'm Julia Hurley, and today we are at the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, where you don't just dream it, you live it. Let's check it out.
Hey, Julia.
Hi. Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for having us today.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you here.
Thank you. Friends, today we're here with Dana Hart, the president of the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about what's going on around us right now.
So here at the Hall of Fame, you're going to get a vision of the history of the game from 1892 to the present. So we start out with the uniform development, how the dream became a reality. Dream is a theme that you'll see throughout the Hall of Fame when a little girl starts to dream. We start with the first 100-year timeline. We go through our theme song, which is titled The Dream, and in it says when a little girl starts to dream.
I love it so much. What are some of the activities that people do? Like, what's your number one most visited activity?
Oh my gosh, it changes every year. I would say the Redheads exhibit is one that the kids really like because they like to see the stretch limo. Everybody loves to go play on the ball courts and see if they can shoot a free throw and make it into the old basket, which is kind of like the peach style basket. So that is probably one of the favorite activities to do. Do you want to try it?
I feel a challenge coming on.
I did. Come on, let's
go. Do it.
Okay. So Julia.
Yes.
Are you ready for your challenge?
I'll give it my best shot.
Okay, so here in the ball court area, we have three sections that represent the past, the present, and the future. I want to challenge you to a free throw on the past.
Okay. You know what I found out just now?
What?
This is not just a museum. This is an experience.
You are right. We want the Hall of Fame to be experienced. So for everyone that comes through, we want it to engage fans of all ages. We want to inspire girls to live out their dream and participate in basketball and maybe be here at the Hall of Fame sometime.
Well, I can't wait to see the rest of this place. Can you take me around?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. Dana, where are we off to next?
We are headed to the Hall of Honor. This is the most sacred place in the Hall of Fame. It represents the best of the men and women that contribute to the game of women's basketball.
Oh, I love it so much. Tell us a little bit about what this means to you and the people here, and not just Knoxville, but women in general.
The Hall of Fame represents so much. So we induct players, coaches, contributors, officials, and veterans. And so this is the story and the history of the Hall of Fame. What you see throughout the exhibit area is the story, but these are those legends that have lived that story and that are key components of the history of the game.
Now, I hear you have a huge surprise for us.
I do.
Speaking of Hall of Famers, who's our guest today?
Our guest is Hall of Famer Holly Warlick. She is a good friend to the Hall of Fame, one of our most famous Hall of Famers here in Knoxville, and she represents what is the best of players at the Hall of Fame.
Fantastic. Can't wait to meet her. Holly Warlick, thank you so much for meeting with us today.
Great to be here.
Absolutely. How does it feel to be in this space right now?
Well, it's awesome. A lot of people I played against, a lot of people that coached other teams when I played, officials. I mean, it goes on, and it's so much fun to see everybody get recognized, be honored. It's just a great place for women's basketball.
Now, starting here in Knoxville as a player, being a coach, being a Hall of Fame inductee, you are a leader of women. What advice would you give to young ladies starting out in their careers, not just in basketball, but in their futures? What piece of advice could you leave with them?
I enjoy the process. Have fun. Do it because you love the game. When you do that, great things are going to happen. You're going to have people along the way, and they're going to help you. Take that advice, but do it because you love it and you enjoy what you do.
I really appreciate you being here with us today, Holly. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
So Dana, tell us what's next for the Hall of Fame.
That's a good question. So we are continuing to follow our mission statement, which is to honor the past. We do that here every day at the Hall of Fame by celebrating the history of the game and being the keepers of that history. Celebrating the present, which we do through our Academy, which is promoting youth, women, young girls, younger girls as in youth, through our academy, which promotes health, education, respect, and outreach. So that is a continual program we do here at the Hall of Fame. We also do a variety of school programs that we reach out to school groups through our hero programs. And then we do Youth Huddle at the Hall, which are just basketball, little fun games and activities for girls to come and enjoy the Hall of Fame. So there's all kinds of youth activities going on here at the Hall. And then what we do next is we promote the future. And that is through our induction ceremony, which is coming up on June 14th. That is how we recognize the next class of inductees that will be Hall of Famers here at the Hall.
There are so many heroes with us in this hallowed ground today. Dana, thank you so much for sharing this wonderful experience with the world.
Thank you.
Friends, don't just dream it, live it. I'm Julia Hurley with another episode of American Dream TV. Until next time.